Melissa Fry visited a local elementary school. Melissa?
Yeah, Kate and Brandy, I became very passionate about the weather at a very early age, and one of the perks of my job, one of my favorite perks, is getting to talk to students at local schools about the weather. And I had the opportunity to do that this week in Junction City, but it turns out they had just as many lessons for me as I did for them. The students at Laurel Elementary School in Junction City were excited to learn about the weather. But who can tell me what a meteorologist does? We talked about forecasting the weather and the instruments we use.
68.
That is very good. You got it exactly right. Good job. The students knew their thermometers, but the crowd favorite, as always, was the barometer. After a brief introduction to weather, they were sold on being junior meteorologists. Mrs. Smith's fourth graders and Miss Nielsen's second graders both agreed to be an official Storm Tracker 9 weather station and track the weather for Junction City every day. Think so?
We can do it.
Now, while I'm an expert on meteorology, it turns out they are experts too on being kids. The students got wind that I am expecting a baby soon, and they were prepared to teach me what it takes to be a mom and care for a little one. Some of the advice was very practical.
Well, sometimes when they cry, they either have a full diaper or they need to be burped or they're hungry. Feed the baby. Don't keep the baby in the sun too long.
Be prepared for always carry extra diapers.
And they know what it takes to be a good mom.
Sometimes I couldn't go to sleep in my crib, so my mom, she would sing me a song. When I was a little girl, she used to read me a book. She takes care of me.
While that picture of being a mom sounded sweet, not all the advice was so glamorous.
They sometimes poop and it smells really bad.
But they also offered advice on how to have fun too.
How to throw. Probably they'd like to tackle.
And just to make sure I wouldn't forget, each student made me a card with their advice. Megan told me, give your baby enough attention and keep it occupied and you'll be a great mom. And Logan reminds me not to drop the baby or let it play with firecrackers and to let him have his applesauce. And the students also reminded me that nobody is perfect.
Sometimes Mother Nature changes her plans.
Very good, yes. That's right, and I want to thank all the students in Mrs. Smith and Miss Nielsen's classes for all the great advice and the gifts that they gave me. They truly did teach me a few new things. Kate, Brandy, back to you.
I like the applesauce advice.
Yeah, it was funny though. A lot of the cards mentioned applesauce.
Yeah.
The kids are very impassioned. They want to make sure babies get applesauce.
Yeah,
They mentioned that.
Common themes there.